Well, we're coming off of a shocker episode. We don't have rankings this week because it's a bad week not to have ranking because it's literally anyone's game at this point. But Mike texted me and I was like, I'm about to record. So Mike, do you want to join me to discuss this episode? What's your initial thoughts?
What the heck, man? I have not been this shocked. I said this before Tiffany, but I'm gonna say it for Shan. I've been this shocked, genuinely shocked by Survivor in a while. So I guess in that aspect, 41 is a new era. I mean, wow.
Yeah, I mean, as terrible as the edit has been, it's made it impossible to really know who's going to win the season at this point. Honestly, I have no clue.
Team Heather.
I mean, I think I'm. Well, I have Ricard and Erica, but I like Erica's chances better. I'm not going to lie. I'm starting to jump on that Erica's going to win bandwagon.
No, I feel like we see Ricard toppling the queen, and if he inherits her overinflated edit for these last 2 or 3 episodes,
True.
I could totally see Ricard winning.
I would love a Ricard win. He showed himself to be a snake.
I genuinely did not like Ricard at all at the start of the season. However, he has grown on me more and more with every episode, and it breaks my heart that he took out Shan here. However, he's funny. He's genuinely funny, and he's genuinely grown on me. So I would be happy at this point to see him win.
I mean, I agree. You know, snakes have hearing problems too, and Ricard has a hearing problem because you know snakes don't have ears. So it kind of fits. It's fitting, I think.
Yeah. No, I mean, wow. I mean, it all was allowed to happen because Shan was more loyal to Ricard, and I did not think that was the way that was going to go. I thought it would go the other way, but Shan told him information, and he turned it on her as soon as he won immunity that he knew he had to win. I mean, wow.
Do you think it makes his journey hard though, going towards the end here, or is there going to be enough chaos that he can survive the next 2 rounds? I feel like the next 2 rounds are a hard point for him now.
Oh yeah, anytime the player of the season on the way out goes, I'm voting you to win, good luck. Oh come on, that's the most like that tanks your chances.
That's basically what Alex did to Rochelle.
I do that to people I don't like on my way out. I say, you go to the end, you're voting for you, like every time. Like, you don't do it to someone you actually want to win. I'm just shocked.
Yeah, I mean, the one reason I kind of want to jump on the Erica bandwagon is because nothing in this edit has made sense, but the only thing I'm seeing repeating over and over is certain jury members being bitter against players in the game. I feel like Xander's social game has been shit on a lot. I feel like Deshaun's game starting to get shit on a lot. I feel like somebody else. Who am I forgetting? Oh, maybe Ricard or somebody else. I don't know. I'm forgetting somebody. But I just feel like there's like, if Erica gets to the end against somebody the jury's bitter against, then I could see her winning.
I mean, we're assuming final 3 though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's assume Heather takes up a spot and gets no votes. Who else is there that she can beat? Liana? Can she? I mean, edgically, I wouldn't be shocked, but like reality, a little surprised if she manages to pull that one out.
I guess it would have to be against one of the guys not named Danny, because Danny's the only player we haven't seen really be like a snake or people bitter against him, or just saying his name in general.
Yeah, how? I mean, I'm going to continue on that. Just how is he never targeted? But he felt really wishy-washy this episode. I'll say that. If we were doing rankings, I would have dropped him because he was like Ricard didn't work out, and then he's like, okay, I'm going to do Erica's plan, and then he's like, oh, but I don't know because suddenly she's voting with Ricard. Now I don't trust her. Like, weren't you just doing that?
Exactly.
In the same plan.
Yeah. The other thing confused me is that they were mad at Shan, but I mean, clearly Liana told Shan. So I didn't really understand Danny's conundrum.
I think that's why she caught votes more so than the idol split. I think they were only willing to split on Liana because she told Shan, but we were just, I guess, pressed for time with everything they wanted to show us.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, do you have like a very quickly in your head, top of your head, top three after this episode?
Ricard, Deshaun, and hell, I'll tip my hat to Erica, just in deference of your support.
I think I would agree, except I put Danny instead of Deshaun.
Oh, I didn't order. Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. I think Danny's probably the better player, but and that's why I gave him so much props last week. But I think he kind of failed at everything he wanted to do this week. Erica kind of dictated the plan to him. And we saw more of Deshaun's reasoning and emotions and why he felt the need to turn on the alliance, or at least considered it, and then ended up falling through after Shan did it. I mean, you'll argue over who fired the first shot, whatever, but he was strongly considering it. And we saw pretty much just failed plans from Danny. That's why I'm putting Deshaun there.
That's fair. I guess I'm still talking about the social game. I like to talk about social games.
You love social games.
I just feel like it's way more important than anybody ever talks about.
And Survivor doesn't know how to show it. So that's why Heather's playing the sweeping the jury, perfect game, ignore the vote she got.
You better hope she's your last hope. You had like the two strong, the most edging players that everybody thought was going to win, and Tiffany and Shannon now.
Yeah.
One of the least.
What the hell? I in a million trillion years when I drafted this team, I never would have thought I'd be left standing at the final 7 with just Heather.
Yeah,
I thought I had a team full of endgame players. I thought I had the 2 goats, and I thought I had the winner. And now I have one of the people I thought was a goat. So,
well, if Vegas odds are correct, then Van Guy will be winning the draft because it's still Deshaun. So
I don't think I mean, I could see him winning, but there was like one comment in this episode that made me think a woman wins the season, which, I mean, Erica or Liana maybe, or I guess you could throw Heather in there, but honestly, I mostly jest when I say she has any chance. But I could see Erica. But if it is Erica, Survivor editors, why was she buried the entire pre-merge?
I will definitely rip the editing, even more than I already have if she ends up being the winner.
Yeah, I mean, really, if she wins, you can't tell me she did nothing those first days. Like, and they made her look bad in the one episode she got content prior to the Hourglass fiasco.
And she has no votes against her. Just her and Danny left.
Tonight, she got votes.
You're right.
So I guess Danny. the only one who can win a perfect game is Danny. So Meg's looking forward to that one.
Oh, and then she will not shut up about that.
I mean, but if Danny wins a perfect game, which he's not, but let's just pretend he does, why is he edited the way he's edited? Like, he's clearly a good player. Why are we seeing so little of him? I love Shan, and I'm glad we got to see so much of Shan, but now that I know where she sits, what happened? What were we shown? What was this all for?
Yeah, you're right. I guess maybe it does come down to what you say. They don't know how to edit social media. Well, any final thoughts on this episode? I
guess however many years, 41 seasons later, Survivor can still surprise us. So good on that. They have to stick this landing. It'd be a good season.
Yeah. I mean, I guess since the editing has been so bad, I guess that at least they set up this moment well, I guess.
I mean, I guess if you just want to over edit the 8th placer and make it really shocking 8th place episode right before Thanksgiving, when I guess viewership's pretty high, like, good for you. They have to make whoever wins, they have to make all the remaining people, they have to make these a compelling couple of episodes, because Shan drove this season and now she's gone. So this whole fallout has to be good for this to be a good season. Yeah, and maybe that does mean Ricard should go far, because you're right, he did have like the secondary edit to her the whole time. Yeah. And we see him say, and I've decided Shan needs to go, and then the music drops, and like at that moment I'm like, oh my god, no, right? True. That's what I did with Dot in the season when he was about to turn on Bad Guy. He only got second place. Did you edit this season, Nick? Because if so, I got a few. No, I did not. I would not have edited quite this poorly. Yeah.
All right, Mike. Well, thank you for joining me at the last minute.
Yep, no problem. Anytime.
All right. See you next week. Happy
See you next
Thanksgiving.
week. Thank you, you too.
Thank you.